Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. We are here helping you get your business right. The way that we do that is by reminding you that small business is big business. And your business is our business. And find how do you do to you?
I am doing fantastic. You know, Eric, I do not like waiting in line.
Wait just a minute.
Important thing for you to know.
You don't like waiting in line?
I do not like
waiting in line. It's one of the first things you let me know way back when.
Yeah.
We don't stand in line.
I don't stand in line. I don't like waiting in line. I do not like lines, and which is an interesting thing considering my children's favorite place to vacation
is Disneyland or Disney World with all kinds of lines.
Yeah, Disney line.
Yeah, Disney line. It's an all new theme park. Disney line.
Disney line.
But queues.
However, there, you know, they have all this entertainment. They keep your line, you know, they kind of keep it kind of fascinating, you know, to go through the queue. In fact, there are sometimes when you're going so fast through it, I'm like, wait, whoa, I'm missing.
I didn't get to see it.
Yeah. And so it is weird that I do not like standing in line. But yet we go, that's where we spend a lot of our time.
You're not a big fan of delays.
No, and I want something, right?
Right.
And here's, you know, when we think about our consumers and how often we make them wait. I mean, we have waiting rooms and waiting areas. And you go into a restaurant and you wait over here, and here's a pager for while you wait.
You know what we need? Weight loss clinics.
Weight loss clinics.
That's what we need.
Weight loss clinics.
I'm just saying.
Well, in Psychology Today, an interesting study on how lines and waiting actually impacts consumer behavior. And it took me, I mean, kind of, you know, gave me a little pause to go, really?
Really?
You know, we think, okay, long lines, bad customer experience.
Well, it's a foregone conclusion.
No.
What?
Not necessarily.
How is it true?
You know, here is actually a series of studies were actually done that this hypothesis, right, was, and the how this whole thing turned out was that they discovered that the longer customers wait before making their consumption decision, and we'll get to what that means in a minute.
Okay.
The more they purchase. For example, diners who they would want their dinner service to last longer if they waited longer for a table.
Oh yeah, I'm there. If I'm waiting for 45 minutes to get a table, I am going to luxuriate.
Yes.
At my table.
Yes.
I will not be rushed out.
No. And in most cases you'll spend more. You'll buy the appetizer, get an extra drink.
Spend an extra hour, still hungry.
Yeah, get another dessert, right? If you waited in a long line for a special clothing sale, shoppers would buy more T-shirts. You know, they spend more because they had to wait to get inside.
Really?
And once inside, I'm consuming because they had a long wait.
All right.
They say they would play more rounds at an arcade game if they had to wait longer for an earlier customer to finish. So when you think about the psychology of this, it makes perfect sense. There's this mental accounting going on.
You bet.
You got to be in there that long.
I do it.
I had to wait.
Yep.
I'm going to get to be in there that long too.
That's exactly right.
But what it equates to is we are spending more. So think about this. We've got this great Top Golf place here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Lines are always horrendous, right? It's super busy. And so what do you do if you had to wait?
You stay.
You stay.
You get there. You
got your booth. We're parking it for the night.
They got a bar downstairs. I'm going to go hit that until I get up there, and now I'm going to stay until I want to. I'm just going to drop another quarter.
Yes. So if you have a long wait, the consumer thinks that they're planning to spend more because of that. Now,
so this works universally for all things, right? So long lines is great for all sales, right?
Well, however.
Oh, there's a however.
If they were only to purchase a small quantity after investing all that time waiting.
Oh, you mean like drive-through?
A long drive-through where all you got was, you know, a Happy Meal.
You ever pull out of a drive-through because it ain't moving?
Yeah.
Me too.
Right? Because you're not going to spend a lot. If you're not going to spend a lot, you're not going to wait a lot.
Nope.
That's the thing. So you're not going to spend 45 minutes for a cupcake. You're not going to spend a long time for the quick drive-through, you know, and a cheap and easy meal. And so if you've got, you think about your price point. So your price point and the wait time impacts the customer experience. So if you've got a big price point, the waiting is okay. And in fact, creates more consumption because I had to wait versus if I've got a small price point, I'm not waiting for nothing. And if I waited a long time, I'm not coming back.
You're not coming back. And then right in the middle, I think doctors' offices land because they make us wait for a long time. They see us for 5 minutes. My consumption is through the roof because they order up all the expensive stuff and I'm not happy.
Here's what they're saying too about, this higher customer satisfaction and waiting. So what do restaurants do? When you sit down, they give you a menu. They, put these little games and stuff in front of you to occupy you. Well, now you're distracted by the wait.
Right.
So you're not spending a lot because you don't realize you're waiting. So your spending goes down.
Oh. So this is why now you see people saying, well, would you like to wait in our bar?
Yes.
Right.
So, we think about, and plus then we also overstuff on the bread, right? But so when we talk about the weight and the actual consumption and higher customer satisfaction is not always the same as higher revenue, right? And if we have a short line, does not necessarily equate to higher revenue. It's kind of finding this little sweet spot, this magical sweet spot for making you wait just long enough that you want to spend a little bit more. Isn't that fascinating?
It's like rocket science.
I mean, it kind of just goes, blows your mind.
Yeah.
Right. And so for me, and then here's some tips, like if you don't like waiting in line and you're like stuck waiting in line and you perceive that what you're going to spend is not, enough to justify the line.
Right.
Then we're supposed to actually find ways to distract ourselves. So, distract your attention away from the time you spend waiting. So pull out your phone and, do something else. So you don't realize that you're waiting for as long. So yeah, we're not willing to wait for a long time for a small purchase. But if we wait a long time, we're going to
luxuriate. We're going to purchase more. We're going to do a whole bunch of other stuff. That's pretty fascinating.
Yeah. So, they're talking even about things like the iPhone. You've got to wait. You're waiting.
I don't want to wait.
And you're waiting. And you're waiting. But you know what? You spent the $1,000. It was worth the wait.
What did I do? I mean, this is me. I waited for how many versions of the iPhone before I bought my first one. Mm-hmm. And then I waited for how many versions of the iPhone before I bought the next one. And how many versions of the iPhone till the one I'm going to buy here shortly. And I have not yet signed up for the pre-order.
Are you like making a statement right here? I have not yet signed up for the pre-order. And then you leaned. Like, is there something more to that statement?
No.
I have not yet.
But here's what I'll do. I will. Well, leaning is comfortable.
I have not yet leaned. like that. There's like more to the story then, right?
No. It's just striking a pose. But I haven't signed up for it. But when I do, I don't mind the wait because I am waiting for the best. All right, I'm waiting for that upgrade that is worthy. And
then, therefore, justifying the added cost.
Expense, yeah. Well, I had an iPhone epiphany. You want to hear it? So, folks, you should have seen that eye twitch.
Do I want to hear Eric's epiphany?
Okay, so I'll be happy to share it with you. The iPhone epiphany.
Is her name Tiffany?
No,
Tiffany?
Never.
And this is not
Tiffany. No.
This is not on epiphany. This is the epiphany.
No. So when iPhone came out, when the new one was announced, last week, and we did a program on it the same day, but I admit I missed a crucial piece of information. I did all the research and the study and everything on the iPhone X or the 10, right?
Okay. All right.
I did not realize that they actually introduced the iPhone 8 also. Everybody was talking about the 10. So I didn't even realize there was an 8. And I've been holding off for the 8 forever. I mean, I've been literally, I did the 6 Plus, not the 6S, not the 7, not the 7S.
You were waiting for the 8.
I've been waiting for the 8.
But now that the 10's out, why do the 8? Go to the 10.
It is virtually the same phone. It has the exact same processor. It has the exact
you're
same.
going to regret that.
No, I don't
you
think
were
so.
totally going to
I
regret
don't
that
think
because
so.
you didn't,
Mm-mm.
because you already put off,
No, it's the same.
right? And you've been waiting.
Same.
And yet you're not even going to get the most current version. You're going to go with the other version.
Dang it, you're right. I'm going to spend the extra money.
I think so. You're going
Look what
to
you've done to me.
wait longer, spend more. Jay, my husband, called it philanthropic spending because I think about the business owner and I think about the economy and I think about we should spend our money. It's good for the economy. We should take
Good
care
for
of people.
Apple. Yeah. All right, gang.
Well, and then it's really good for our friends over at Experiment because you can take your old phone,
That's true.
get money to put towards your new phone.
And I will.
Right? They're
You know that's
located in
true.
Highlands Ranch. You got to check them out. If you want the new phone, get some money for your old phone first.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back right after these messages. This is the Experience Pros Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show.